This video is brought to you by Willowbank Upick Farm in Stars Point, Port Williams, Nova Scotia, Canada. How to pick an apple properly.
Today we're in the petting zoo enjoying the animals, but let's go up to the orchard and learn how to pick an apple properly. Okay, so we've made our way up to the orchard. We've chosen a Honeycrisp tree here, but the technique for picking an apple properly is the same whether it's for a Honeycrisp, Golden Delicious, Gravenstein, Gala, Ambrosia. Any apple should be picked the same way. In this case, I'll show you what not to do and what most people unfortunately do, and that is to just pull the apple or pick the apple off the tree. And when you do that, if you pull it, you end up with the leaves as well, as you can see. And that harms the tree. It breaks off the stem in an inappropriate way, and it's not great. And you don't want to put these leaves in the bag because that could potentially cause the apples to mold quicker. So I'm going to take the leaves off of that one, and I'm going to place it in the bag. I'm not going to drop it in. Once you get a number of apples in there, and if you start dropping them in there, then you're going to bruise the apples. So what you want to do with an apple is reach in, get a good firm grip on it, and twist it, just like a light bulb. Give it a turn or so, and then pull it off. Look at the nice clean break it makes. Tree's happy, you got a beautiful apple, nice little stem on there, and place it into your bag. So that's the way to do it. Now if you do pick an apple and other ones fall off, consider, please, picking them up off the ground. There's a perfectly fine apple that fell off the tree when somebody was in here picking today. So consider picking these up. They're just as good. They're nice and hard and make a great eating apple. The Honeycrisp and the other varieties that we've planted in the last few years, the newer varieties like Ambrosia and Gala and that sort of thing, these are still very young trees. Many of them are supported with posts. But as you can see, we've had a very, very good year this year. But that being said, the branches are very heavy and very loaded. So when you do pick the apple, as I said before, make sure you twist them to give them a nice clean break. There's an apple that fell off. I'll pick that up in a moment and place it in your bag. But you have to be a little bit extra careful because the branches are extremely full this year. Thank you.
In 2024, we welcomed the 5th generation of family to operate Willowbank Upick Farm and equestrian stables. There's lots to do here. We have a play area with swings, slides, and a bouncy castle. Children will really enjoy that. Families have a great time at Willowbank Farm, but there's something for everyone to do of all ages. Be sure to take a stroll through the farm museum. It's a little dusty, but it's very interesting. These are carriages that are all over 100 years old and that were collected by A.E. Johnson and his son, my father, David Johnson. You'll also see our Austin Healey in the barn, beautiful car. But very interesting to see all the different farm implements and that sort of thing. Be sure to bring a picnic lunch and enjoy Willowbank Farm over the lunch hour or a snack in the afternoon. You'll be right beside the Cornwallis River, which is across the river from Acadia University, and you'll experience the highest tides in the world as we're part of the Minas Basin. We have a Upick pumpkin patch. Here's William enjoying it. We have a corn maze most seasons and hay wagon rides on the weekends. There's lots of livestock for families to visit and to get up close to. Our equestrian stable have beautiful horses, and if you're lucky, they'll be out training while you're here visiting and picking at the farm in September and October each fall. So we look forward to you visiting Willowbank Farm, and more information at willowbankupick.com. That's willowbankupick.com. Here's all of our contact information. Don't forget to bring along a marshmallow to feed the piggies. So Henny Penny says, what are you waiting for? Load up the family and head to Willowbank Upick Farm.